The lake home here, Crystal Lake. I lived on Crystal Lake back in, let me see, 95. 95 until 95. So it was a quick one. It's a small lake. I mean, it's a nice lake. I would say it's probably the lake. I think between that Orchard and that, Lake Marion is getting more money than what these are. It's just a little bigger. There's a lot of lily pads and stuff on this lake, but it's in a great location. Large homes on it for $1,150,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, but 2,300 square feet. I think you're sitting pretty good with that house right there. That's actually a really good price to be on the land. Can I see a little more about the facts of the features there? Yeah, okay, so built in 1980, 4-car garage. I mean, biggest things when it comes to Lakeshore is getting storage space. You just don't get it. If you can get a garage like that, that's a huge thing. Real benefit to that. I mean, it's on 1/3 of an acre, so for a lake lot, that's very nice. It looks like the shoreline's really good. I mean, that's set up for a complete lifestyle. Curious, is the house not in that great of shape? Because I would think it would be a little more than what this is. And that's a good look, too.
Which house is it? Oh, there we go.
I mean, that's open and they've updated it, and wow, that might be a little weird. There's a lot of missing room right there. I think if I'm buying that house, I mean, you see that whole turret out there kind of cut off. You could maybe extend that to that wall and get more space up and down, but I'm sure you can see up.
Yep.
It looks in really good condition for what it is. Okay, so it's a loft bedroom. I bet you the bedroom situation is different, but it makes it great for like an urban cabin, and a lot of people are doing that. Up to $1 million, $1.5 million cabins. I mean, I sold 3 last year that were all second homes from $2 to $2.5 million on Prior Lake. But yeah, all of this is good. I mean, it's got some, it's got the tub like that, but this is a lot of house for the money here.
I agree. That's cool. I was thinking kind of the same thing. I was like, wow, that's a nice house for a little over $1 million.
Seems like a lot of wasted room. Go back to that one picture next. Does that, Andy? I mean, this is how they used to do it. See that little balcony there?
Yeah, that's just for drama. That's dramatic.
You could easily extend that wall and make that. You could do some really good things. Therein lies a way in which to probably change the whole feel of that house. I really think it does, because you get that big main floor, and I don't know where the bedrooms are, but
I agree with you. I think I would do the same thing, because I don't know if there's really much benefit to having the basement open to the upper levels.
And you just do it like a deck. You just put kind of a joist on the end and connect that whole thing. Create that ceiling, get rid of that fireplace and that post, and that little drop down. You could really do some fun things with this. But I think sometimes people look at it and say, "Oh my gosh, I can't do nothing with that," and it stops them from buying it. When these are the kind of things you can get really good deals on.
How are they thinking with green carpet like that?
Hey, it's like
they like the golf
course.
Outdoor carpeting.
That's right.
It is not.
That's indoor out. It's turf. They have irrigation. I'm kidding. So.
Tuck under garage.
Yep. I think that one could be a interesting little deal.
Is that what it looks like from the street? Go back to the last photo.
That's why they last until the very end, Andy. That's why they put that photo at the end, because that was not too exciting of a front, was it?
I was like, womp, womp, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, it doesn't give you that feel that what you get on the other side of it. So
can you imagine you look at all the other photos, you never get to the last photo, you book a showing, and then you pull up to the driveway and go, this is not the same house.
Yeah, that makes it realtor. Look at the MLS before you go show a house. A lot of people don't. We've been having, just so you know, a lot of people that are some weird companies. I mean, not that they're weird, but Open Door is showing buyers now. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I'm sure it's like leads. They're trying to get their agents business because they're not probably buying as much. Those are typically probably internet leads, and they're not showing up, and they're like, and then so people, what they do is they turn around and set up a showing on your house, get the seller all excited, get it all cleaned up and ready to go. Then they leave and they say, oh, their schedule changed. No, you never had them anyway. So real important to be able to try to talk to these people, but they like to not tell you the truth too.
You'll have to get me all worked up on that later, because I didn't hear anything about that yet.